Very good morning everybody, and thank you very much for joining myself for our Sunday survey on the 8th of September 2019. Thank you very much indeed. Today will be a full survey of our usual venues that we attend. This is our first visit since last Sunday at these venues, and I believe that you may be surprised at the progress that has taken place at these venues. Right opposite Markelly's now. Now, Talbot Road, on this side of the pavements that we're walking down, most of, if not all of, those yellow protective coverings have been now taken away. Most of the work this side of the road has been done. Across the other side of the road, there's still a little bit of snagging work to be done. However, this work is electrical, so the contractors are really waiting now for the concrete that they poured in just across the road. That has to, what I'm told, that concrete has to cure. It needs a month to cure properly, and then the necessary OLED posts can be placed. And in front you can see another area. This is covered with the yellow protective coverings. This will all be taken up for an OLED to be placed here as well. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to Edward Street. So I'm going to close the camcorder down until we arrive at Edward Street. Here we are. This will take us right down to Edward Street. Now this morning again, it's a very pleasant morning, just like yesterday.
You late?
Just let this van pass now. And we arrive at the beginning of Edward Street. I will walk you down it, as I think you will be pleasantly surprised at the progress made this week. And the progress starts here with the first laying of concrete. And you can see how deep the tarmac will have to be laid over this. What a difference from last Sunday. All along here, over halfway now that this area has received a concrete fill. Possibly further than that now. Oh indeed, yes, it carries on here as well. Well, full marks to them here. Marvellous progress this week. Now approaching the end of the road and pavement work at Edward Street. Now I'm going to turn round and walk you back just to make sure that everybody knows the future plans. There we are, there's the back of the old post office. This, as I have said a few times now, this area here, a very, very interesting location as well. It promises to turn out quite exciting and interesting with the rear entrance here to this planned hotel. Now we're approaching now where we first started to walk down Edward Street. Just like to remind everybody that what you have seen in this street, everything will happen in the same respect along where we're going to walk now, down this parallel road. Here we are. Now this is where we entered. Now all this area here will receive the same treatment as what we have seen along Edward Street. And also, not only that, this street will receive trees and seating. So quite a interesting and exciting times for these two streets, Edward Street and this area here, actually Deanskate, known as Deanskate. All this, all coming up to be resurfaced. And the work will stretch right the way down to here. This is where the works will stop, as this area here is now under flagstone. This was done a couple of weeks ago. So just going to show you again. There's the top of the road, and to the right is where we have just visited Edward Street. So now I'm just going to turn around again slowly, and what I'm going to do now is turn the camcorder off, and I will see you at the Premier Insight. Welcome back everybody, and we are now at the Premier Insights, and I can show you that the security netting has been placed halfway up the build. I hope you can see it. It's a kind of reddy brown. and the loading bay area, which I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to cross the road safely, let all this traffic pass. There we are. Walk over here safely, and I'd like to show you this loading bay, specially erected for all the bricklayers, and even that has security fencing around that.
Now this hotel has a rear, a front and a side, and we are now looking at the side elevation. I'm just going to take you across to show you this loading bay made for the bricklayers. There we are, another loading bay made for all the bricklayers.
A view now of the front of the Premier Inn in sight. Lots of ladders, everything all in place, scaffold boards, the scaffolding itself, and there is lots of work going on the roof. Coming along very, very quickly now.
But for that, I'm actually quite relieved. I'm certain eating anything made in that building.
Yes, everything going fine here. So now we will progress now to our next venue, which will be Corporation Street. Well, I can tell you, as we enter Corporation Street, this is one lovely morning here. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning now, and the sun has broken through. The entrance of Corporation Street, where all the work is taking place, the new road area and the new pavement area. Please let me show you what has happened during this week. There's the Rose and Crown opposite, just to let you know where we are. Now, this week, in front, can you see this area here has received its first laying of concrete? And right in front, can you see the angled curb? Now, the picture may go a bit funny now because they put up that security netting to stop all the debris from coming onto the pedestrians that walk here. This is for the buses, this side for the buses, the other side for the taxis. Can you see all the new concrete that has been laid? And again, just try to show you the angled curbing. That's so as all the buses can park more easily. Everything is taking shape. Everything. Not only here, but the previous sites that we have visited this morning, and we are still to visit the last venue, which is the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. Going to take you right the way down Corporation Street, because it is very interesting and it's a part of the jigsaw.
Morning.
And to you. That security netting has finished now. There we are. So that is what has happened during this week at Corporation Street. I think I'm going to go back to the entrance here, and I'm going to walk you down the other side as well. I would like to show you everything. Welcome back again. All that's happened is I have just crossed the road, because I'd like to show you, as I said, show you everything that's taking place. There we are, there's the extension to the road. And you can probably see the curb the other side a bit clearer now. Although again, security netting has been placed here.
Just out of interest, mate, what are you actually recording?
Here I am again, just speaking to a very nice young man from that restaurant there, and he was telling me several things about what's happened. Yes, approaching now this area here that has been laid out for the taxis and the lay-by. Now, I think that completes our tour of Corporation Street. So now I'm going to work my way round now to the Sands Venue Resort Hotel, and I will see you there. The front of the Sands Venue Resort Hotel on this now very, very sunny Sunday morning. Absolutely glorious morning, and a very, very pleasing sight for everybody involved in this project. The wonderful progress of the steel erectors on the erection of the extra stories and the roof. Wonderful, wonderful progress. We are round the first of the two sides of the hotel now, and it has opened up considerably. All the plant machinery here at rest today. Just going to turn to my left and go back to the side of the road so as I can get a proper view of everything. Yes, the first of the two sides here. Show you the roof now. Very, very sunny, very, very sunny. And the large white mobile crane that we're used to now.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a casino and a hotel.
Just going to return now to see if I can get some views of the inside. All been opened up. We are now at the rear of this hotel, and again emphasis on the roof. Marvellous progress. Our usual view from the rear to the front, looking at the second of the two sides. We will be going down there very, very shortly, but this is our usual view from the rear to the front.
Now, to walk you down the second side, I have to do a voiceover. This is due to the arcade immediately next door playing very well known music very loudly. So here is now the view of the second side, and as you can see, marvellous progress with the 2 stories and the roof. Now, this will bring a close to our visit to this Sands Venue Resort Hotel. I hope you've enjoyed it. And of course, hope you've enjoyed all the parts to this video. I have enjoyed it very much myself.
To close this video of the Sunday survey up, I have just turned round and I would like to show you very much. There's the central pier and the beach of Blackpool. Just going to go round slowly, and there you see the North Pier. Previous to closing this video up, I would like to thank everybody who watches all my videos. It means an awful lot to me. Thank you very, very much. Now, everybody have a lovely Sunday, and I'm off home now to edit this and to upload it to YouTube. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.